All right, what's up, guys? How we doing today? So today we're gonna do a tier list ranking of the songs on the Real Me by Future. This is an absolutely atrocious and absolutely disappointing Future album. It's definitely his worst album in a long time. So I have our tier list set up here, and I have kind of my own system for it. So we have Godly, which is like perfect. We have Banger, which is like amazing, almost perfect, not quite. Certified, which is like good, great. Then we have Meh, which is mid meh. It's eh. Then we have Trash Can. So I didn't want to add another tier when I rank these on my TikTok, which is also g.money.reviews. I have a tier between Meh and Trash Can, which is called Cripes. But I'm not going to include that here. So the way it works here is this will be a 10 out of 10. This will be 8 or 9. This will be a 7, and this will be 5 or 6, and this will be like 1 to 4. Um, so, without further ado, we're going to have to start with the absolute worst song on this album, which is 2018. Like, nobody can convince me the song is good. This is an absolutely atrocious song. The, like, King's Dead, high-pitched, squealy sound of his voice, vocal inflection is just absolutely awful. It sounds like 645 AR, if any of you know who that is. This song is abysmal, and it's sad because the bass is absolutely nutty on this song. Like this song has top 3 production on the album. Um, it's bad. Moving on, we have Cast a Spell, which is not much better in my opinion. A lot of people actually, for some reason, like this song and be bumping it like that. I had a couple people comment on my TikTok saying this was a good song, but man, I just don't see it. His vocal inflections are super whiny. The chorus is really boring. The lyrics are really bad, and not that I'm coming to Future for lyrical content, but man, it was a bad song. It's bad. His voice is just not tolerable. And then the next song is gonna be Hollywood. This chorus is absolutely egregious. I actually really like the beat on this song. It was kind of weird, like retro, maybe like 80s pop synth inspired. But dude, the chorus is awful, or the refrain, or whatever it is, absolutely awful. I do like the beat though. And then next we have Feeling I Give. This song's just kind of boring. I don't think it's as bad as the rest of these songs. His vocal inflections and cadences aren't the best, but I just find it extremely boring, extremely uninteresting to listen to. And then we have this song. This song is just, it's a whole nother level of questionable. I don't even know how he came up with the idea of this chorus. I'm pretty sure Build a Bitch is a song like that was big on TikTok a few years ago by some like Bella Porch or something, right? But I mean, this chorus is just egregious, bro. It's bad. It's bad. I will say it's like low key, kind of catchy, but you'll never catch me listening to it. Like not even like as a guilty pleasure. So those are all the songs I'd put in the trash can tier, and we are ranking this worst to best, which I know kind of goes against how it's lined up in order. Which maybe in the future I'll do it like that, where I'll go track list order. But the way we're gonna do it now is worst to best. Excuse me. So the trash can tier, got the bad out of the way. Now we're moving on to the meh tier, which these songs are just mediocre, not great, not terrible. And to start off this tier, we're gonna have California Girls, which he actually just released a music video for. It's just boring. It's not bad, which is again what this tier is. It's just a boring song. It has a boring chorus. It was cool to hear him talk about, girls in California and South Africa and all around the world and whatever, and, try and make the cool different subject matter, but it just turns out to be a boring song. And after such a good 3-track run at the beginning, too. Next, we have Big Moment. I really don't like how his voice sounds on this song. When he's like, "It's a big moment," like the way he says it is just his cadence and his vocal inflections are just, ugh, it's just not good. It's terrible. Super sleepy, super boring. And also in the second verse, he tries to do this rhyme scheme, and I don't remember what the words were, but the rhyme scheme just didn't work. He was like trying to rhyme words together that don't rhyme very well, and that just turns me off from the song. Because when you're gonna try and do like a deeper cut and a little bit of lyricism, but then not be able to rhyme, it just sounds bad. Moving on, we have Off the Hinge, which this is another song I've seen people kind of enjoy, and I don't understand. I think there's much better songs. I mean, obviously we have this whole row. I just find it super boring. Like, not much else to say. I just think the song is extremely boring, extremely sleepy chorus. He's very monotone. He kind of goes monotone the whole rest of the album. Like, he has a good stretch, like around here, and like Build a Bitch and California Girls, and, Konnichiwa, where he's not super monotone. But a lot of these songs is real monotone. Next, you have If I Could. This was his attempt at more of a deeper cut, talking about his grandma and his children, and how, he could do better and express his love better, which was nice. It's nice to hear such a positive message. Its replay value is low for me. I'm not going to go back to the song. The chorus is decent. It's just not good enough for me to revisit. And last but not least in this tier, we have Alice. Now, a lot of people are probably going to put this song like down here, but I low-key think it's kind of catchy. I like the Daft Punk-esque voice he has on it. Would it be better as a Daft Punk song or something? Yeah, of course. But I enjoy the Pharrell production, and it's kind of like a guilty pleasure song. I didn't add it. I haven't listened to it since the album, but it's not as bad as people are saying. I think people just hate on it because it would have been better as like a Pharrell or Daft Punk song. Next, we're going to have Radio, which I gave the same rating to Alice when I did my initial album ranking on TikTok. But, listening to it again, it's not bad. I think if there was like a tier right here in the middle is about where I'd put it. But it is a good song. It's not great. I didn't like it as a single, then I enjoyed it on the album for the first couple of listen throughs, and now it's kind of fallen off very quickly. It's just lacking a little something. I don't really know what. It's just kind of lacking that hunger and aggressive trap energy that Future usually has. And he also steals the cadence from Drake's song Too Hard for the Radio from a couple months prior, and that song is much better in my opinion. Moving on, we're going to have Konnichiwa. Now, this is another song I've seen people liking a lot on this album, and I do understand it actually. I just think the song's not for me. I just personally find it more towards the decent and mediocre. Alright, sorry guys, I had to pause and leave for a little bit and come back, but I was talking about Konnichiwa. I just think it's kind of overrated. Has nice energy, decent fun chorus, good production, but I don't find myself wanting to revisit it like that. Next we have Kick. I actually really like the production and the energy on this song. The chorus is kind of boring. A lot of people like this song in the chorus. I felt it's a bit weaker. Not much to say about it. Snow and Scam is kind of similar. The chorus is decently catchy. Decent production and energy. But I'm just not going to come back to it that much. Alright. Now we have Trench Coat. This is another song I see people liking a lot, especially because of his energy in the chorus. The production on the song is amazing. Some of the best production on the album. And the energy on his chorus that he comes through with is also just great. But I just think he lacks in the verses. His chorus is energetic and fun, and the verses he's very monotone and boring. Next we're gonna have No Misery. I've seen a lot of people say it's top 3 song on the album. It's just false. It's false. I actually hated this song the first time I heard it, and then every time I re-listened to the album, which I've probably listened to it at least like 5 or 6 times at this point, full from beginning to end. And it's grown on me. It has, but it's not top 3 on the album. The 3 Stacks intro is cool. It's not a rapping. He doesn't have a verse. He's just like speaking about Future and his influence. It's a nice kind of late night song, and I really, really love Future's chorus on it. But there's just better late night songs that I'm gonna go to over this, and even Future songs. So I don't find myself revisiting this much. Next we have Wait Up. Great energy, great production, solid chorus. Like, that's all I have to say. It's more fun to listen to than everything else so far, but it's not amazing. It's so solid. Next up we have Tank Top Pluto. This song just has such infectious energy. It's so fun to listen to. The chorus is repetitive, but it's fun because of the beat and the energy that he's bringing. That's about all I have to say about it. And then now is where I'm gonna have the intro fucking interview. So a lot of people say it's the best song on the album. I disagree. I think he has great energy, and the production's great. He's flowing on this one, but he has better intros. And I also just the other 3 songs I might just enjoy more, replay value wise. So next we have 1-2. I didn't love the chorus at first, but it's grown on me. Definitely the first half of the song is better than the second half because he goes kind of monotone, a little sleepy near the end. But I mean, the 1, 2, like, it's low key kind of, it's not low key, it is pretty catchy, and it has like this kind of eerie ambiance about it. Next we have Eye to Eye, our penultimate song. This is a great outro. He's flowing on it. The production's amazing. It's one of those trap bangers that you want from Future. And the later half of the album's super disappointing, so the energy he brought with this one was very refreshing. And the best song on this album is a banger. It's Money Over Everything, no question. He absolutely ripped through this song. Crazy, non-stop flowing in energy. Great chorus, great production. He was hungry on this song to give us a banger, and I loved it. I just loved it. I don't think he should ever make an album with no features ever again, and my overall rating for this album was a 6 out of 10, which is about meh. That's what I would rate meh. Even though technically when you look at this, there are more songs above meh, but the amount of songs in this low tier, like in a 0 to 10 rating scale, just brings the whole album down to here. It'd be like middle upper here though. But overall, that's my rating for The Real Me. It's my tier list. Let me know what you guys think below, and tell me your rankings of the album. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for, I'm going to do this for Iceman and the Fall Off and everything else that dropped this year and next year and, moving forward. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.